Pip, pip, cheerio, children. Welcome to episode 6. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I got my your favorite co-hosts, Ava and Avery, with me to, all right, favorite Christmas movie. Go.
Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Alone.
Home Alone, that's so weak.
Or Christmas Vacation.
I like that one, but I don't know my favorite ones.
I love little unknown Christmas movie. It's called 8-Bit, about the very first Nintendo. It's so good. Check it out. Watch it with your parents. They'll laugh because it was how they grew up probably. Anyways, 8-Bit. I love Elf. Can't go wrong with Elf.
Oh, and Christmas in Tennessee is like amazing.
Christmas in Tennessee.
It was good.
Oh my God. You guys are the worst.
It was like stupid.
Are you sure it's not Santa Paws?
That was Lila's favorite.
Santa Paws.
Santa Paws.
All right, who we got this episode? Episode 6. Give us a little preview. Who we got?
Yeah.
We had Nolan Birch for basketball for boys A, and then Michaela Chadwell for boys A.
Girls A.
Girls A.
And then Capri Sullivan for hockey.
And Miss Isler for Board Games Club.
Board Games Club. Who doesn't like board games? Favorite board game?
I don't know. I don't really play.
Sorry.
I don't really play.
Monopoly takes too long for me.
Yeah.
My ADD can't handle it.
It's too like.
I feel like Monopoly Junior is like.
Yes. Clue. I like Clue.
Oh yeah, I like Clue too.
All right. Awesome. Anybody else we got?
We also had a guest that teacher this week. They'll email us.
Yeah. Email us at around mjhs@milfordschools.org. I appreciate you guys. You guys are doing a great job with the podcast, and I hope you guys have a great Christmas. On with the show. Let's start off with the one and only Capri Sullivan. Here you go.
I'm Avery,
And I'm Ava.
and we're here with
Capri.
We're interviewing Capri for hockey. So how did you start off in hockey?
My dad played hockey in Canada when he's younger, and my brother played, and then so I wanted to play.
Do you have a favorite position?
Yeah, left wing.
What is the responsibilities of that position?
I basically just stay on the left side and like pass and stuff.
Is it offense or defense or like?
Offense.
What team do you play for right now?
Cincinnati Junior Cyclones.
Is it a boys team or a girls team?
Boys.
So are you playing against boys teams too then?
Yeah.
Where are most of your games? And like, are you traveling a lot and stuff like that?
They're usually in like Michigan or Chicago.
Do you like wish there's other girls on your team, or do you like being the only girl?
I like being the only girl.
Are you in season right now?
Yeah.
How's it going? And where have you traveled and stuff? Like, recap your season a little bit.
Good. First term we went to Atlanta, and then we went to Michigan. And then we were home for a few weekends, and then we went to Columbus, I think, and then back to Chicago, back to Michigan.
To Michigan last weekend? Or this weekend? What are some things that you're looking forward to in this season?
States in March, which we like playing all-around teams in Ohio.
Do you have any rivals in, like, your games or teams?
Like in states or...
In either. States or
Honey Baked. They're also from Detroit, Michigan.
And then finally, what are, like, your favorite experiences you've had through hockey, or what are some things that stand out to you? Why do you like hockey?
My favorite, like, tournament or something that I've done was in Toronto. Last April was, like, top 100 girls, and we won the championship.
Alrighty, thank you.
Okay, now for part 2 of our roundtable discussion with our 6 Bearcat ladies. Cell phones in schools? What do you like about MJHS? What do you dislike about MJHS? All on the table in this discussion, part 2. Enjoy. All right, let's think about school. Let's get deep here.
Let's go deep.
Oh, yes. Deep conversation.
Okay.
What do you like most about Milford Junior High?
So I moved here in the middle of the year last year. I moved here in second quarter, so around the time right now. I moved here the week before Christmas break, and I've been to a bunch of schools. Like, this is my 7th school.
Oh, geez, yeah.
So I've experienced every sort of student, teacher you could find, really. And I feel like coming to here was, like, it definitely opened my eyes to nicer kids. A lot of the kids here were actually really nice to me whenever I first moved here. And, like, at my last school, all the kids there were so mean. It was so bad.
So we have nice kids here. That's good to hear. That's positive. What about you guys? This side of the table. I need something over here.
The teachers, they can be really supportive.
Yeah.
Are
Especially.
you just trying to be nice to me?
No.
All right, good.
Like it was last year and this year. There were definitely. All of the teachers are really nice, but sometimes there's just that one teacher that's. I mean, one teacher last year, people thought that she was actually my mom.
Okay.
So,
It wasn't.
We're
Was
not.
it?
Miss. Oh, sorry.
It was Miss Vanderveen
Miss
because
Vanderveen.
everyone has the blonde eye, or not blonde eye, blonde
You
hair, blue eyes, and we both ran cross country. They all just thought she was my mom, and we were always talking, and we still do. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
That's awesome.
good connection.
Shout out Mrs. Vanderveen. Go ahead, Finn.
I like how we can like choose our electives. And,
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
like how we get like a variety of like different options for
And that's only going to get greater going into
Yeah, I
next
hope
year.
We have a
Yeah.
really big
Variety.
variety for electives. Like, compared to, like, Wasama, they had gym, tech, art, and then you had choir and band, and then a few others. Like, we have, they don't have piano, they don't have goggle up, they don't have all that stuff. And
So-
we just, like, I feel like the list is forever.
So we're lucky.
Yeah.
Cool.
And the sports, sorry.
No, it's okay. Go.
The sports.
We have so many sports. Like, a lot of schools don't have lacrosse, I feel like. Or,
we don't have lacrosse till high school though. No, we don't. It's not school funded until high school.
really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
But it's still like part of it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But they're like we have.
It's like we don't get
We have
bused and stuff to
red
games.
and white teams, so we have
Right.
2 teams
Yeah.
for most age groups. There's like a lot of schools that only have 1, so that's nice.
Oh,
Gives
yeah,
you more
like-
opportunities.
But
Um,
yeah, I feel like the atmosphere here is like really good. Even though we have like a really old school, like obviously, and we definitely need a new one. But like I feel like everyone makes it feel like home. Like I don't like hate coming to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like most of my teachers I have like good connections with. I miss being a Red Hawk though. That was like
I miss being a
what about you, Naomi? You got anything you want to share?
I think we have a really great library.
Okay.
Like, it's just me because I like reading, but like,
I love it.
we have so many different ones. Like, for example, we have Arabian Nights, we have Aesop's Fables, we got like classics. We have.
That's so cool.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah, when I first
So do you like to have the book in your hand, or would you rather have an e-book?
The book in my hand.
The book in your hand. I gotta buy a book. I'm gonna buy a book before we go on our trip, so
I have to
a
listen
new
to
book
books.
to read.
I cannot like sit
I
down
like
and read a
reading
book.
books.
I
like
love reading.
I like reading it and listening to it at the same time because
I
then I
like-
like understand it better.
So that's your genre. You like the classics, or
No, I just found out we had classics yesterday, so I was
so you're like
surprised.
so you're all fired up.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool.
I remember.
But
sorry.
I like fantasy.
Okay.
Like Harry Potter, they have all the Harry Potter books. Yeah, they have a lot of books.
Very cool.
When sixth grade did like a tour of like the junior high, and we walked into the library media center area, I was like, oh my, this is a big library, and I just remember like me being like really surprised
I don't.
because it was like really there was a lot.
Maybe I'm wrong. Because I'm wrong a lot. You know that, right? I feel like a lot of kids don't utilize the library for books much. As much as
like
they
games.
should. Maybe they don't realize
There's
how
like games and stuff you can do in there too.
awesome it is.
I used it as like a media.
You know what I mean? Like,
I wish more kids were into reading. Like, I love reading. I've been begging my father for a new bookcase, but he won't give me one.
so what about starting a book club?
Isn't there
Yeah,
a book
we
club?
should.
There a book
But
club?
I feel like the thing is there's so many more books. Like, there's so many different genres that a lot of people don't like the same books as you. Like,
Well, if you keep it small to start, you could probably find a book that you all would agree on, and we could get a book and get started. Anyways, that's for another time. But we could start a book club. I'm into that.
that'd be cool.
Wait, do we have they serve like breakfast here, right?
Yes.
Just for breakfast.
Okay, so now let's go negative.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like
that's
a
what I was
like
saying.
breakfast.
That was really good. What do you like least about MJHS?
Probably the fact that the building's like so old and like if something happened, like
like in Mr. Kerrigan's room, literally every single day, like the ceiling tiles leaking.
Yeah.
And from the floor.
Yeah, in
And, like,
my class, like 2 tiles fell out and like.
Smacked you on the head.
No, it was like way on the other side, and it didn't hit any students because it was right above his like little case of
Yeah.
fossils and stuff. Yeah, that was.
So we can be honest.
It's like I know we're getting a new building, but like right now, the hallways like going like to classes and like stuff like are really crowded,
Oh, yeah.
and you're always bumping into people, and like
And
it's
then
like
you got
everyone's like pushing, and it's like
And then you got
it's
Mr.
just, like,
Walbrook and his
crowded.
whistle trying to.
Oh my god!
He's my.
And that's why, because we got to keep moving
yeah,
to create space, because
Yeah.
our hallway is like a bottleneck. We got in the morning, almost all 8th graders come through our door,
Yeah.
and
So
7th
one
graders,
of 7th graders. too.
right? Lunchtime, almost all 8th graders go through our hall.
I feel
At
like
the end of the day, majority through our hall. It's just really narrow and really tight. And then you throw the backpacks on,
Yeah.
and that's like
The worst.
2 people.
Yeah, it's like you're
Like I'm like, you
carrying
don't even
someone
carry books anymore. What's in your backpack? Like,
really
Every-
nothing. Just that.
Oh, well,
I have
okay.
nothing in there.
I have my computer and then my binder because I bring a big binder to every class because I'm smart. Instead of losing all my folders for different classes,
Yeah, that's it.
a big
Yeah.
I
binder
have an
with
accordion.
every class folder in it.
so
That's smart,
besides
yeah.
changing talent time, maybe, and having bigger halls, what else might we change about your daily
I think we should be able to have phones at lunch.
phones
Yeah,
at
at lunch.
Yeah.
I don't think it
Yeah.
really affects
I mean,
us
I know
at
that
lunch.
we were just talking about like how like phones we should like stop and like socialize with our friends at lunch.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I feel like we should be able to again. I mean, I know like people would like do the drama stuff at lunch, but that's I feel like how
You're like, what if
I feel like
you
it's no different than being there and talking to the
Yeah,
person.
I feel like we should be allowed our phones until we prove to them that we're like not responsible to
Yeah.
have them.
Maybe we've already proved that we're not responsible. with
But
our
we
phones.
didn't
We
prove.
haven't proved
We
it.
haven't
Yeah.
proved.
Different
We're
set of kids.
yeah, we're so much different than the
I know.
8th graders last year. Like you said the other day, like they were like, you've done so much better than the 8th graders last year and stuff. And how I feel like we should have our chance to prove that
Yeah.
we can earn it and we're good.
Yeah,
Not be
also-
affected
Can we
by the
actually talk to these
past.
guys about that? Yeah, we shouldn't be affected by their mistakes.
And also, if you need to like contact your parents or someone, you can just like do it.
What if research and data says that schools are better off without phones?
See, I get that. I completely understand that. But
Yeah.
maybe if you try to give it a shot, like maybe a day, a week, something like that, 2 days, just a try, maybe that could get us somewhere.
Because we did
Yeah,
it
I
last
know-
year on the last day. of
I
school.
feel
We
you.
all
I
got there.
understand.
And I know a bunch of other schools, like, I don't know for sure unless they're just sneaking it to lunch, but I know people, like, post on their Snapchat stories, like, videos of their friends at lunch and all this stuff at lunch, and, like, all of them look like they're having, like, fun and stuff, and I love, like, lunch, like, it's fun, so,
Me too. It's
But
my
with
favorite
the-
part of the day.
but I feel like it'd be,
Need
like,
to eat.
really, really fun, just, like, with phones, too, because now, like, I understand, like, probably, like, not making TikToks in the middle of lunch, because that's, like, that's intense, but, like,
Yeah.
just being able to have it, I feel like we should
Alright.
get that chance.
We only got a couple minutes left. So, what's the best part of your day every day? Do you have something you look forward to every day? Best part of your day. Could be something at home. Could be something at school. Could be
Probably
seeing a friend.
Sleeping.
probably science. I really like science class.
Okay.
It's fun. It can be chaotic sometimes, but it's
My science
fun.
class is terrifying.
Your guys' class is crazy.
Oh yeah, you're in my science. I
You
was
fifth
like,
bell?
Yeah.
6th.
I have fifth bell, and fifth bell science
You
is
have fifth
terrifying.
I,
So you like you look forward to science every day. What about anybody else? Something
I
it
look-
doesn't have to be school related.
I like looking forward.
Could be going to lacrosse practice or
The,
seeing my dog.
the bus ride home.
The bus ride home.
I look
Yeah.
forward to going to the after school games or like when I played volleyball, like when volleyball season was in, playing volleyball, like going to the locker room and just like getting
Yeah, I like going, like what Ava said, like going to all the sports events and like the games after school. And also I like my 6th bell because I get to hang out with Miss Bryant and Miss Chambers at the end of the day.
And they
it's
rock.
just kind of fun. What?
And they rock.
And they rock. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Anybody else? Best part of your day?
Shout out to Scott.
I look forward to in the morning seeing my best friend, which is really sad because my best friend isn't here today.
Oh,
So
But you got the library and your classic books you just found out about. So I like when I can get home in time to see my kids get off the bus and just ask them how their day were. They always give me a big hug, and then they're not always going to give me a big hug forever because they're still 8 and 11. You know, in 3 years, they won't want to give Dad a hug, I don't think. I'm not going to wood that changes, but...
I still give my dad a hug.
I still get my dad a hug.
All right, so last question. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
No.
So you go to a baseball game and you get a hot dog. Is that a sandwich?
It's a hot dog.
The hot dog, it's a hot dog.
It's
But
one
it's not
piece
like
of bread.
kind of.
It's not like
It's
the
what?
Yeah,
It's one
It's
piece
one
of bread.
piece of bread.
yeah. It's just
It might look like two, but it's one.
because it's
And a
connected
sandwich
at the
is
bottom.
two.
Yeah.
I take sometimes if I want like not that big of a sandwich, I'll take a piece of bread and just
like,
fold it in half.
yeah.
All right.
But
Just
like,
depends what's on the hot dog. Yes.
I mean, but like a hot dog, you don't hold it like a sandwich.
You see, when I take a bite, sometimes
I hold it like
Yeah, like this.
this, but I don't bite it like off the side.
Wait, look it
Like,
up.
hold
and,
it-
like,
I don't hold
and
it on
see,
two sides
What
of
is
the-
like? What is like it? But I think we should have better school lunches too. I know we don't
Oh,
get to
yes,
choose
that,
that,
but
but
lunch.
Or
is-
actually, our school lunches are pretty good. Surprisingly.
See?
Some of them.
Better than
Yeah.
elementary school.
I don't like them.
Oh, see? Been to 7 schools. Says it's pretty good.
It is.
All right.
Other schools. I mean, a lot of schools order Marcos like we do, and I love Marcos because of the fact that school orders Marcos, and I love the school pizza.
All right. I appreciate you, ladies. Appreciate your honesty. Appreciate your time. It's time to go.
Alrighty.
Any last things? No?
Can I add to the phone thing? So for the phones, I mean, if you have no missing assignments and stuff, maybe like passes for your phone at talent time or lunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
That'd be a good idea.
Good idea.
Or you to like buy it with Regal Eagles or something. You have to like earn it.
Okay, that's a good idea. I like that. We'll keep that in mind. I'll let Mrs. Getz know. All right.
Okay,
I appreciate your time. We're going to get our stuff. Head on back to wherever you got to go. When this is done, I'll send it out. Retry upload. Upload failed.
Bye.
All right, let's talk some hoops. How about some hoops talk with our 2 resident red team players, Michaela Chadwell and Nolan Birch. Here you go.
Hi, I'm Avery, and I'm here with.
Michaela Chadwell,
What team do you play for basketball?
the Milford Red team.
Who's your coach?
Coach Farrell,
How long have you played basketball?
since first grade.
Have you played any other sports, or do you play any other sports?
I've run track and cross country.
What's your favorite thing about playing basketball?
Playing with my friends.
Okay, and then for our rapid fire questions. What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas,
What's your top gift on your list?
a puppy,
What's your favorite sports team?
Ohio State,
Favorite food?
spaghetti,
Favorite season?
summer,
Favorite hype song?
Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy.
Hi, I'm Ava. I'm here with.
Nolan Birch,
What team do you play for at Milford?
the Milford A team.
Who's your coach?
Jim Egan,
How long have you played?
since 3rd grade.
Do you still like it like as much as you did in 3rd grade?
Yeah.
Do you play any other sports?
Lacrosse, but I quit football this year. So,
What's your favorite thing about playing basketball?
because I'm athletic and I don't know, they just praise me the whole time.
Okay, rapid fire. Favorite holiday?
Christmas,
Top gift?
Xbox,
Favorite sports team?
Bengals,
Favorite season?
fall,
Favorite hype song?
Twirlanta by 22 G's,
Favorite food?
steak.
Last week on Guess That Teacher was Mr. Wagant with 2 kids, 2 dogs, a track coach from junior high, and a JVA boys soccer coach. And his favorite subject is PE. This week on Guess That Teacher is a teacher that has 2 kids, favorite food is tacos and chips and salsa, and Milford coach, favorite color is yellow, favorite subject is ELA, and favorite grade is 7th grade. Email us at aroundmjhs.org the correct answer, and you'll get a prize.
Do you like board games? Do you want to meet some new friends? Do you want to do both at the same time? Let's learn about the Board Games Club with Mrs. Isler. Here you go.
I'm Avery,
And I'm Ava.
and we're here with.
Mrs. Isler.
What club do you lead?
I lead Board Games Club.
What are the meeting dates, or when do you guys meet for your club?
We meet once a month.
How long have we had a board games club?
We've had board games club for about 5 or 6 years now.
Like that whole time, were you the leader of it?
Yeah, I've been a leader of board games club. I think there was a board games club before me, but then I kind of took it over.
Did you mostly start it?
Yeah, for the most part.
What games do you guys play?
We play all different types of games. We can play anything from card games like Uno to Monopoly. We're gonna have our theme next week is gonna be Jenga. So students in my club make a list at the beginning of the year of different games they want to play, and then we pick what games is going to be featured each month. So last month was Telestrations, so we do a lot of different games. Yeah.
How many members are in your club?
We have anywhere from, whenever our club meets, we have anywhere from 5 to 10 people come to club.
What is your favorite game to play that you've played all?
We love Uno. We do. We love Uno. A lot of kids love Battleship or just classic games.
Yeah.
Like Sorry. Just classic board games are a lot of fun.
How did you get into board games?
I've always loved board games, but I had a student several years ago who wanted to start this club and lead it, and so that's how I got involved, and it was a lot of fun, so I just kept doing it every year.
How can someone interested sign up or join?
Oh, you can see me in room 10 for a permission slip, and then just listen on the announcements for our club meeting dates, and then I also have a Schoology group that you can join, or I'll add you onto, so you can get announcements that way too.
And lastly, why do you think it's important to have school clubs?
I love school clubs. I think it's a great way for people to meet other kids off team. I think it's fun for students to find a hobby that they love and share it with somebody. And it's just a great stress reliever. I think it's a lot of fun to play board games at the end of a school day. It's just a lot of fun. So if you're interested in joining, see me in room 10, and then give me some ideas for different games that you want to bring in too, and we can play them.
Oh yeah, the kids bring in the games, or do you supply the games? How's that work?
Either or. I like to add games to my collection, but I know a lot of kids have a bunch of games at home, so feel free to bring them in.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Woo! There you have it. Episode 6 is in the books. Thanks to Michaela Chadwell and Nolan Birch and Caprice Sullivan for joining us. Ava and Avery did wonderful jobs with those interviews. We have so many wonderful kids doing amazing things here at MJHS. Don't forget to shout out anyone you think is worthy of a student spotlight. Check in with room 10, Miss Isler, if you're interested in the Bourne Games Club. We hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a safe holiday break. We'll see you back here after the new year. Go Angels, wings up.